What a privilege it has been to be with you today. We learned a lot about Lean In and a lot about what you do today and just the way in which you empower women through your support, through your mentoring, through the programs that you're running. It has been such an honor to be part of your prize giving today, to honor the women that were selected on the Pan-African prize list. It is just wonderful to see that there are women who are there to uplift and support other women. As I think one of the messages that resonated so much with me today was that we shouldn't be in competition. It should be about collaboration. Because if we're not lifting each other up, we're just going to all fall together. I loved your analogy of the scaffold. I thought that was unbelievably powerful. To not talk about walking up ladders or climbing up ladders where only one person can travel at a time, but to build scaffold. I think that was just one of the most powerful messages that I got from today. And I think the more work that we can do as women to support and uplift each other, the more we're going to not only transform the energy sector, but transform our country and our continent. Africa needs its women. South Africa needs its women. And if we're not there supporting and uplifting each other, then we'll fail at whatever it is that we're doing, because without women, nothing is possible. So the work that you're doing is absolutely critical as part of the just energy transition, as part of our gender strategy as a department, and as part of this collaboration throughout Africa to make sure that women's voices are being heard, that women have a place at the table, that women are part of the decision making, and that we find other ways where we can mentor, inspire, and uplift women. My only thing is that, as I keep saying, a lot of the conversations that are happening at a point where women are already in the workplace, women are already educated, women already had a number of opportunities. We need to be taking these messages to our rural girl children. We need to be reaching into those communities. We need to understand that the face of poverty is the young girl child in the rural communities. The girls who don't even have the chance to believe in what we're doing because they've never heard of what we're doing. We need to be conveying that message. We need to be telling those girl children that there are endless possibilities beyond anything they've ever dreamt of, and then giving them those opportunities so that they can achieve what we've all achieved here and beyond that. So I think that's our next frontier. I think we've done a lot in terms of women empowerment within the workplace. We've done a lot to talk about women's equity in the spaces that we occupy. Our job now is to inspire and motivate and allow the dreams of young girl children in South Africa and Africa to uplift them, to give them something to believe in, and for them to be the next generation that comes through. Let's go out and find that potential.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Those are very, very powerful words. I fully support the younger generation. I think it's now about, not empowering the empowered. It's the less empowered, Deputy Minister, that's what we're looking at.
Yes.
Thank you very much for sharing the message, and we look forward to working with you and really taking the message of younger girls and what is it that the future we can actually create for them. Thank you very much for your time.
You're very welcome. And I'd like to just add one other thing. I think a message that came through for me today that I found really, really inspiring. Tammy, when she spoke about her family business, and she spoke about one of their sort of foundational principles being love. And I think that for years, women have felt that they have to be hard and they have to be tough and they have to be, fierce to make it in the world of business and energy, in all the spaces that they've tried to occupy, that they've had to elbow their way into. And I think what you do, the way that you speak, the way that you empower people is done through love. It's not a hard thing. It's soft, it's gentle, it's nurturing. And I think it's important that we convey that message to women. You don't have to be tough to be successful. You can emanate love and nurturing and care and compassion and still be absolutely successful in what you're doing. So I think for me, that came across very strongly today. The women that we heard from, the women that we engaged with, you in particular, come from such a place of compassion and love. So thank you for sharing that message and for allowing us to understand that this is where we can come from. We don't have to change who we are.
Absolutely. We always speak about being a holistic human leader.
Yes.
And the love component of something is centered around that. So I think you've absolutely nailed that point, and I'm pleased that actually resonated with you today.
Very much so. So thank you for that.
Thank you so much, Deputy Minister. It was such a pleasure to have you on a Saturday. I also want to take this opportunity of thanking your husband, Rodney, who stood by you today, who supports you in your journey of what is it that you need to achieve and what is it that you still need to do in the future. We wish you all the very best from Lean In, and we look forward to working with you again.
Oh, Pat, I'm so looking forward to it. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you.